So another thing that I like to address each week, because my little tagline is how to be happy and love yourself. And Dr. Hawkins, and all of my teachings are based on Dr. David R. Hawkins' books. And today we're going to take a look at Letting Go, The Pathway to Surrender. This is one of the books we're going to take a look at. And I'm also referring to his book of slides because he's got some great info in here. But every week I want to touch on one of his 101 ways to happiness. And we're on number 7 this week on the 101 ways to happiness. And this week's one is joie de vivre is independent of events. So if you have what's called joie de vivre, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. You're going to be happy. And let me just read this little passage because it's hard to describe joie de vivre. But it's a certain attitude, a style of happiness in which if you lost all your money today and someone asks, why are you happy? You respond, I'm happy because I lost all my money today. So it doesn't matter the circumstances going on in your life because you're operating from a level of consciousness and understanding that you're happy and this is a temporary condition. It could change tomorrow. And when you're operating from a level of happiness, the circumstances will change fairly quickly because you're operating from a very powerful knowingness. So joie de vivre is the realization that happiness is a superior style. I love that, a superior style. And it's part of a decision to have a certain attitude towards life, an existential position of being happy and grateful and enjoying in whatever expression your life is expressing right now. I'm going to repeat that one because I like it. So joie de vivre is the realization that happiness is a superior style. Joie de vivre is part of a decision to have a certain attitude towards life, an existential position of being happy and grateful and in enjoying in whatever expression your life is expressing right now. This is like the power of now talking to us as well, being present with whatever is. And it's kind of like the Rumi poem, The Guest House. And when you're operating from a higher level of consciousness, you understand that you don't know the greater context of your life. All that is, everything that exists that brought you to this moment. And the guest house, the Rumi poem of The Guest House is accepting whoever shows up and being grateful and understanding that there's a silver lining to anything. And when you have the position of being happy, something terrible could show up, but you pass through it quickly because of that attitude and the power present in happiness and being grateful. So just so you know, that's our 101 happiness tips from Dr. Hawkins' book of slides.